I'm Drew.
I'm Crystal.
And this is Drew and Crystal's News and Reviews Paranormal. We're excited to get episode 1 started tonight. This is our first episode, so welcome to our channel. Tonight we're going to be reviewing a horror movie called Final Girl. It was made in 2015. We rented this movie the other night. We're actually pretty stoked about it. It came out actually pretty well. It was a really good written movie. I liked the beginning. The beginning was very interesting, keeps you glued. Love the training aspect and the fact that it's a different kind of horror movie. It's not typical whatsoever. Definitely has a good backstory. Couple of things I disliked about it are some parts can seem slow moving, but if you watch this review and want to go out and rent this movie, trust me, it's worth the wait. Hang in there. One thing I did dislike about it as well is a lack of motive. It didn't really give a reason as to why what happened in the movie happened. I don't want to release too much information to you, but I did like that. The ending was a little confusing where it left you wondering if there's going to be a sequel or not. So
Yeah, it did.
You need to go into detail towards the end of a movie to give the viewers an idea. Because me, being a consumer, as everybody else is, I like to see when it's definitive that, yes, there's definitely going to be a part 2. Okay, now I know to look out for that, because this is America. We all have busy lives. I personally work 2 jobs myself. I'm sure a lot of people out there do as well. So we need to know, okay, is there going to be a part 2 that I need to look out for that? You know, that's something that, you know, kind of was a drawback to me. I did like the story, though. I liked the plot. The graphics were decent.
Yeah.
Do you have any dislikes? You have a dislike yourself.
The only thing I didn't like about it was how they weren't showing enough on how the game was going, how it was being played. They just basically, you know, make you kept like saying, okay, what does the thing say, or why does it say, like, it just made you guess. And I'm the type of person, when I watch a movie, if they're going to play a game, to be more elaborate on it. Show us what's going on. Let us know in detail and everything. Don't leave the person guessing and be like, okay, I guess this is what's going to happen now. And then it's like...
So, do you have any likes about the movie? What did you like about it?
I thought it was a good movie. I mean, it kept me entertained. I watched the whole thing and everything, and had my eyes glued to the TV the whole time when it was
definitely
playing.
Something that if there was a part 2, we would definitely rent it.
If there was a part 2, we would rent it to see what happens in part 2, just like in other horror films when they go on with part 2, 3, 4, and all that. You still rent those because you want to see what's happening. I would do that with this movie. I thought it was a good movie.
Okay, so our overall rating would be 3.5 stars for Final Girl 2015. Again, decent movie, definitely worth watching, definitely worth the rent or the buy. Definitely, in my opinion, a good addition.
Yeah, I thought it was.
All right, that'll wrap it up for our movie review for Final Girl 2015. Stay tuned to our channel. We're going to be doing tons of reviews on movies that we watch, and we are also still waiting on responses from people for their paranormal experiences in their lives. And once we get enough built up to create a whole show, to bring a show to you on people's paranormal experiences. Okay, so the idea of that is we have a bunch of ways out there that we're contacting people and having them write to us their paranormal experiences. We're asking for your first name and the first letter of your last name, the city and state you're from, your age, and the most elaborated version of your story that happened to you. So, because we want to tell your story the right way, okay? We don't want to mix anything up or twist anything up. So, the reality of it is we want it to be something on the lines of Paranormal Witness or My Haunted House or something like that, but just us average people in the world not contacting regular TV shows and broadcasting everybody else's story. So you kind of can just get a feel on what else goes on out there. What goes on in Missouri, or oh man, maybe if we get enough stories from one town, we say, wow, that town must be very actively haunted. So maybe people that watch our show would want to visit that town, to stay there for a couple of days, maybe go around there and see what happens there. You see, this could be a very helpful thing to a lot of us paranormal lovers. Right. Stay tuned to our show for episode 2, which will be coming very soon. It'll be either another movie review or our first paranormal upload. We'll see how many replies we get before the next show. Thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe to Drew and Crystal's News and Reviews Paranormal.